net yards so far in this game. Just got that play off. To the 25-30. Broke one tackle, but not the second. Down to the 31, Lorenzo Booker. He's not even back to the original line of scrimmage.
Delay of game.
And he didn't.
Number 11.
They didn't get it off.
5-yard penalty. Still third down.
It kind of looked like Florida defensively was just kind of standing there, maybe expecting the penalty when they gashed him for that big run with Lorenzo Booker. Turns out it was a delay of game penalty, so maybe the Florida defenders knew exactly that the play clock had run out, but just going backwards in this possession.
There you see the total yards today. Florida and Florida State, 1 yard rushing and 53 passing. Bobby Bowden, who usually isn't on the headset, has been on it more today than normal. Long yardage, a third down and 29. Third and 29, and they run it to Booker, who gets to the 23-yard line, Lorenzo Booker. And you hear the booing from the fans here at Florida State.
Yeah, maybe a late hit coming in, a little extracurricular for one of the offensive linemen from Florida State. So stay tuned. It may get even better here.
Yeah, there have been a couple of words exchanged at different times already.
Getting a little frustrated.
These teams know one another very well. Many of these players played against each other in school. A clipping call. Boy, we don't see many of those anymore. And that's going to go against Florida State as well. And now what you've got to worry about, if you're that man, is implosion. This team, they're only down 14-0 with a minute to go in the half. They are very much in this football game, but they got to be careful not to implode here. Keep things under control.
On the play, we have clipping, 67 offense. Half the distance to the goal. We'll replay the down.
Yeah, John Frady in the middle of your screen is working on Javaris Moss, and it's right here where it comes in. Backs turned to him, and you've seen that too many times where a player gets severely injured. When that takes place, really no place in football for an act like that.
Florida State continues going in the wrong direction. Bobby Bowden continues talking upstairs, trying to find an offense here. We're under a minute left to go in the first half.
Situation for just a screen or maybe a quick pass or just a run, trying to protect whatever little field position you have. You don't want to turn the football over down here if you're Florida State and give it to Florida at point-blank range.
They used their last time out as Drew Weatherford came out and asked for it. So for Bobby Bowden, it's a search for the offense. His son, Jeff, the offensive coordinator, deciding to take a buyout that came from the university, buying him out at the end of this year. He talked about it at a press conference.
I want to thank the university. I want to thank Coach Bowden. And I want to thank these players that I've been fortunate enough to coach, because we've got great kids here, great athletes, great young talent, and they're going to have a great future. My biggest regret is that I won't be here the next time Coach Bowden gets to hold up the crystal ball. That's my regret.
He took a $537,000 buyout from the support group, the Seminole Boosters, Inc.
Do you want to buy me out for $537?
And there's a lot of discussion about how did that happen.
I'll let you buy me out for $537.
Yeah, they had to get, and everybody signed the deal, both the athletic director, the president of the Seminole Club, and he gets the money no matter what. If he finds another job, he still gets the money.
It's tough. I mean, you saw the struggles offensively and just the decline in where Florida State ranks nationally in all the categories. Every year for 6 years, just going down the ladder.
3rd and 35 will take the football to the 12. The pushing and shoving continues. 33 seconds left to go in the first half. Florida State has used all of their timeouts, and Florida has as well.
Yeah, just trying to protect the football and not turn it over in a situation like that and give up a field position that's already pretty bad.
All right, get that duck out of there. Our Aflac trivia question: the last time Florida won 3 straight against Florida State, 81 through 86. 6 consecutive games. They have won the last 2. They're trying to make it 3 in a row, and they're going to go into the dressing room at the half with a 14-0 lead. It is the third time this season Florida State has been shut out in the first half. Florida State's offense had 55 total yards. That's it offensively for Florida State in this first half. Let's get out of Todd Harris. Todd.
Coach, down 14, Love, how do you get your game and your offense back on track?
Well, we just got no consistency. I'm tired of hearing me say that. But we got to protect our pass and throw and catch the football, and we're not getting much done.
Are you having one quarterback that has a hotter hand that you'll ride in the second half?
Well, you went with your first quarterback and nothing was happening. So then you go with second, nothing's happening. So we'll probably go back with a Drew and see if we can get something going.
Thanks for your time, Coach.
Thank you, buddy.
Boy, there is one dejected head coach right there. The winningest coach of all time, but ouch. Florida leads at 14-0. We're going to join John Saunders, Craig James, Doug Flutie in New York, our Capital One halftime show. Guys.
Gary, thanks a lot. It's kind of sad to watch Bobby Bowden walk off the field with his head down and such. We know that they have always gotten the elite athletes. Are they still getting the same type of player?
You know, I think we sit here and we say they are, but I'm not so sure that they have the elite top players right now. And certainly the elite top players are not living up to whatever their high school billing was when they came out. But, man, that was really sad sitting there watching Bobby Bowden going in and talking to Todd at halftime. All the years we've seen Bobby Bowden with a lot of excitement and energy and hope, but you just see like a just worn-out guy.
Yeah, you know, he was searching for answers there and really didn't have the answer. And the bottom line, you know, when I talked to the Boston College coaches before they faced Florida State, they were still scared of the speed and the athleticism and all that. So the players athletically are still there. They got to find a way to pull it all together.
Because they're not close, not even close at this point, down 14-0 to Florida at halftime. When we come back, we will have scores and highlights on the Capital One halftime show. Look at some of the other games, some of the other one-loss teams that are trying to stay in the hunt for a national championship.